All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to build a $10,000 a month online business. Actually, $10,000 a month would be on the lower end as far as what I'm going to teach you and explain to you in this video. Now, you've been watching a lot of online business videos on YouTube, and to be honest, a lot of them are just going to misguide you. A lot of them are going to tell you what an online business is, but they're not going to teach you how to build one. And if you are anything like me, trying to start your business, it's like, dude, I don't need to know what an online business is. I already know. I just want to know how to do it so I can make money and quit the job I hate. So stay tuned. Let's get into this. After you watch this video, you're going to know exactly how to make your own $10,000 a month online business. So an online business essentially is three things. These things are your digital product, one, that goes into your landing page or website, that goes into marketing. And for marketing, it's really just going to be social media. I'm going to show you how you can make a shit ton of money marketing using social media without any paid ads, without any of that garbage, using AI to generate a lot of money over the course of a year and a half. And if you don't have a year and a half to put into this, then go watch another video, because the truth is building an online business is really not that much different than any other business. And this gets into digital product. So the only difference between an online business and any other business is your product is digital. I know, no brainer, right? It's made from ones and zeros, binary code. So let's just talk about a few digital products that you could make. You can make an ebook in 1 hour using ChatGPT and design the cover. That could be your digital product. You could do a course. Course is a little bit more difficult. It's going to take you some time. Go out, film something. You have to be an expert, or I'm going to show you a little later how you can do a course. Just do what I'm going to teach you, the work on the back end, and you can make a lot of money. So files, ebook, course, what's another thing? You could do a community. Very simple. You could set that up in an hour. Essentially, people pay $5 a month, $10 a month, whatever, 15, 20, whatever you come up with, to be a part of a community where they can interact with people in a particular niche. Very easy to make. It could be a consultation type, a digital product. Essentially, people call you. You set up an app on your website. That's very easy too. I would say with all of these, a course is going to be your most difficult. But also, the more difficult things that you do in life, you're usually rewarded the most. So courses, you can usually make a lot of money. And I really hate the word course. I do, because there's this scamming aspect correlated and connected to it. Rightfully so, because most courses are bullshit and they are scamming. As I said, it's better to have a back end where people log in and you can have a course, you can have a community, you can have a way for people to consult with your clients. So then you're adding value. Right? So let's just take a course. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make a course that costs $650. This is like a middle ticket course. I've seen courses go for $6,500. I've seen courses for $65. So $650 is the example that we're going to use in this video. And with $650 and with 15 to 30 minutes of posting on social media every day, I'm going to show you how you can realistically, proven through my results, make $617,000 a year with a course at $650, spending 15 to 30 minutes a day using AI to publish shorts. Very doable, very achievable. Again, a year and a half. If you don't have a year and a half of your life, if you don't even have the 15 to 20 minutes to watch this video, then the odds of you making it. Okay, so that's digital product. Next thing, landing page, self-explanatory, website, people go up. I'm going to get into that a little bit more and just give you some tricks and tips to how you can improve your landing page, the landing page psychology that I use over and over and over again that just works. I'm going to break that down and give it to you. And then marketing. That's how I said, 15 to 30 minutes every day just posting stuff using AI. It's like easy as shit. Let's go into what I teach people in the blueprint. It's a 6-step method. Once you get through these 6 steps, you officially have a business. Now, this could be any business selling physical goods, but very much so with an online business. These 6 steps are like very simple. So the first step is to find a niche. What do you love to do? You know, if you click the link up here, there's a business playlist where I literally make online businesses for magic tricks, for people that like pickup basketball, for people that like fishing. That's the thing. It could literally be anything that you love, and why that's so important, or it's one aspect, one direction that you can go. And why that's so important is because if you love it, you're just going to keep doing it. The number one problem, the biggest reason why people fail is because they give up. And if you love what you're doing, the odds of you giving up are a lot less. So that's one direction, that's one thing that you could do. As I mentioned up here, a course, you could link up with an expert. That's another thing that you could do. Find an expert that you can make a course with and then split the revenue 70-30 your way. They don't pay you anything. They make money when you guys make money together. But you can link up with an expert and build an online business centered around what they do. So do you know anyone who's like a professional at anything? You know, is there something that you love that you're not an expert at that you can go online and find an expert and reach out to them? Hey, I want to build you an online business. It's free for you. So that's one thing that you could do. Another thing that you could do is research or an idea. And essentially what this is let's just say you're browsing through TikTok, wasting your time like, you know, I do. And you're doing that. And then you're like, I notice in this niche, there is not a digital product. There's not a course for this. So back in that playlist, I made a video centered around making a course that teaches people how to build a 6-figure-a-year cleaning company. You're looking in the cleaning niche online and you're like, hey, there's not a course here. Well, that's one road in one direction you can go. All three of these are valid. And the niche, again, that we're going into is going to be a $650 course. That's what we're going to be doing. So you're going to choose one of these three things, and that's going to be where you're going forward. Now, the second step is to get a business name, right? You need a business name. You need to find your niche first, because how can you choose a business name? How can you do anything going forward, right? If you want to make an online business about pickup basketball, why would your business name be something about like table tennis? Makes no fucking sense. So choose your niche, then you're going to get your business name. Easiest way to do this is ChatGPT. And I'm just running through this, guys. Running through this very quick. So ChatGPT, find a business name, just ask, it'll give you 20. Then you want to run a domain search and make sure that that name is available. And once it's available, you want to go ahead and buy it. So now you have your business name, you have a domain name, you're ready to go. The third step is going to be an LLC. You're not making a storefront, a cafe where you get 60 people come in every day. You're getting, 600 to 6,000 people visit your landing page every fucking week. So with so much traffic means that you need to protect yourself even more. And the best way to do this, the easiest way to do this is make an LLC. So make an LLC. 4, get a business bank account. I said it's 6 steps, really freaking easy. Step 5 is going back and building your digital product. So you might have an idea about your digital product up here when you did the research. So you might already know what your digital product is before you even get to step 5. That's great. While you're doing these things, you can start building it, go on Fiverr, hire a freelancer to build it for you. However, I recommend doing everything on your own, because why the hell not? You can get all the information you need. Everything's free. You can use AI to do like anything for you. So build a digital product yourself, save some money. If not, you go the Fiverr route, save the receipt, write it off on your taxes. That's it. You're going to build your digital product. Again, what we're going to be doing is a $650 course in whatever niche that you want to go into. And then 6 is going to be building your landing page. And guys, that's it. That is the 6 steps to building an online business. Landing page, let's just get into that real quick. As I said, if you're going to be doing a $650+ course, it's a lot better to have it on the back end. So your landing page is more now like a real website where people log in and you add value to people's lives and you try to solve their problems. I mean, duh, right? If you think about it, maybe you've done this before. You bought a course, you spent some money on it, you downloaded the files, and then you're like, okay, I have a bunch of questions. Now what? I guess I'll email this company and wait fucking 2 weeks to get a response. No, you want to add a community. You want to add a back end where you can put this course in. Now, what I like to say is not every landing page is a website, but every website essentially has a landing page. So I'll just use my business as an example. This is my website, right? This essentially is the landing page. But if you go into the vault and then you click Start My Learning, it goes into the back end where people can learn things and learn how to and have me mentor them through this whole process. You know, there's just a lot of psychology stuff here, just like a basic marketing thing that I did, which isn't a secret, is I took a comparison point of view. So I said, you know, this is the blueprint unlocked. This is not an online course. Because I know in people's minds, right, again, rightfully so, that courses are scams. So this is the blueprint. This is not a course. And I just took that comparison approach all the way through my landing page, and it works. It works really well. See, blueprint unlocked versus online course. Very simple. Again, if you want to know more about building a land page, go back, click that playlist, and I do a bunch of videos where I detail this stuff out. So after you get through those 6 steps, again, very simple. You could do all of that in a fucking week. Very simple stuff. After you get through this, then you're going to be doing the marketing, right? So we found your digital product, we have your landing page, and now we're marketing. When you market, people go, they click, go to your landing page, and then people buy your digital product. It's how it works. Don't let people confuse this for you. Don't. It's simple. Digital product, landing page, views. That's it. That's literally it. With just a little bit of skill and a little bit of time, you know? And if again, I go back to this, if you're thinking to yourself, man, this is going to take me a year and a half. Well, would you rather a year and a half be working for yourself, making more money? Or would you rather a year and a half still be stuck at the shitty job? I mean, it's up to you guys. It's up to you. But I'm just going to give you raw facts, raw numbers here to show you how, again, with 15 to 30 minutes, with your $650 course, in a year, you can make $617,000. You're thinking, no freaking way. There's no way. Okay, so back at that playlist, I show in 9 days, using AI, I was able to generate 40,000 views. It's not that much, but it's substantial, 40,000. So if we took the days in the year, 365, divided it by 9, you get 40.5. If you multiply these numbers, you know, 40,000 times the 40.5, right? Simple math. You get 1.6 million views at the end of the year. This is guaranteed. 1.6 million views with 15 to 30 minutes a day, right? But it's actually more than that. Let me explain. This is just a generality. It's a fact that across social media platforms and YouTube, and my YouTube channel is proof of this also, like everyone else's essentially, is that there's a 3% growth every month for channels and profiles that have 50,000 followers and subscribers and less. So if you take this 3% monthly and you add it to the 1.6 million, you're actually going to end the year with 1.9 million views. That is guaranteed. Guaranteed. Again, 15, 20 minutes a day, you're guaranteed roughly 2 million views at the end of the year. Pretty simple shit, but you're still thinking to yourself, well, how does this make me money? How is this making me money, Chris? You're giving me the stuff. Yes, it makes sense, but you know, how does this work? How am I making money? Okay, let me explain. So 1.9 million views. The average viewer to follower or viewer to subscriber ratio is between 0.25 and 1%. What does this mean? It means at the top end, 1 out of every 100 people are following or subscribing to you that watch your content. That's pretty good. On the lower end, this 0.25, it means 1 out of 400 people. This YouTube channel, the one you're watching right now, currently is 0.37. So I'd like it to be higher, but it's not that bad. It's kind of in the middle somewhere. But the middle would really be 0.5. So let's say you were not in the dumbest niche possible. Let's say you weren't making the worst content to ever exist. And you were somewhere in the middle right here at 0.50. This means 1 out of every 200 people that view your content subscribe to you. You're thinking, dude, I don't know how we're making money. I'm getting to it. So 1 out of 200 people for this 1.9 million means you end the year, I believe it is 9,500 followers. And again, that's almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. Now, out of the 1.9 million views, guaranteed, out of the 9,500 followers and subscribers you now have, which is guaranteed, if you can sell to 10% of them, and these are going to be people that like your content in that niche that are really interested in the shit you have to say. If you can sell to 10% of them, what is that number? That number is 950. That means 950 sales. So if you take this and you multiply it by the $650, you get at the end of the year $617,000. Simple stuff, going back 15 to 30 minutes a day. But let's just say you fucking are shit and you hit rock bottom and you are terrible, right? And we take all of these metrics and numbers and divide them by 2. Oh well, I guess you're making $300,000 this year with your online business. So that's how to do it, guys. That's how to do it. This is the online business blueprint, especially these 6 steps. After you get through them, you have an online business. I hope you like this video. See you next time.